not only interested herself, but she had the passionate desire to pass this love for, interest in, and fascination with onto others. To children, teenagers, and adults, people of every age, Jean was the consummate teacher. This desire to teach others about the natural world was a lifelong passion with Jean, so far as I can tell. I only had the privilege of knowing Jean from the time she was about 60 years old. But for 30 plus years, I did know her. Just. As both my mentor and my good friend, she inspired me. She taught me. She challenged me. She brought new ideas, both little tidbits and big ideas into my life. She expanded my horizons tremendously, just as she did for others. I co-taught the Worthley Botany class with Jean for about the last 10 years for many reasons. But one of the main ones, beyond my love for Jean and my desire to help Jean keep her beloved Worthley Botany class going for as long as she lived, was that there was truly nothing like it. I said that numerous times and shared that thought with other class members who felt the same, due in large part to Jean and her enthusiasm. Worthley Botany class, there's nothing like it. And so when Jean passed away, the Worthley Botany class wanted to find a way to help keep Jane's incredible spirit alive. And we felt that contributing to the rebuilding of Hodgepodge Lodge would be a much more fitting way to celebrate Jean, to remember Jean and her incredible energy, than to contribute to a statue or a plaque. Again, I'm very sorry I'm not able to attend the ceremony today, but I'm sure that other faithful Worthley Botany class members will be in the audience today. And I'm so glad that our class could be a part of the effort to make the Jean Worthley Hodgepodge Lodge 2 a reality here at Irvine. Sincerely, Carol Bergman. Could Botany class members raise their hands so we can appreciate you? Thank you all so much. I also want to recognize and thank WPM Real Estate Management, who donated both building materials and time, and I will say sweat, because the 2 days I was working with them were in the heat of August, to make this project a reality. Thank you, Jim, Mike, and all the other amazing people at WPM. We really appreciate your help. There were many individual donors led by Irvine trustees Meg Lawrence and Adair Stiefel, who responded to our call for help when a violent storm struck the outdoor classroom in 2017, destroying our greenhouse and knocking down trees. Without their support, many of the other improvements, like new fencing, drainage, and plantings, would not have been possible. And thank you to Maryland Public Television, our great neighbor here in Owings Mills, for allowing us to build and name Hodgepodge Lodge 2 at Irvine. After saying Hodgepodge Lodge 2 20 times, Today we open Hodgepodge Lodge 2 at Irvine, keeping the memory of Jean fresh in our minds. We know that the programs and classes that will take place here will foster a love of nature in children across our area and will help create the next generation of environmental stewards who, like Jean, will use their curiosity and knowledge to protect our natural world. In fact, our first environmental education program will take place immediately with our new Tales and Tales host, Danny Lebrecht. Danny? We're thrilled to bring back this free weekly program thanks to the generosity of the Franz Marek Foundation and Irvine Trustee Emeritus Greg Pinkert. Thank you, Greg. And now I'd like to introduce the President of Maryland Public Television, Larry Unger, who will say a few words about how this all got started with our good friend, Miss Jean. Larry?
Thank you, Brooks, and good morning, everyone. Good morning. Every weekday afternoon from 1970 through 1976, a wonderful lady named Miss Jean introduced the wonders of nature to children from her Hodgepodge Lodge. I'm glad I don't have the two-part in it. It's easier to have that. This half-hour series starred and was produced by naturalist and former teacher Jean Worthley. Miss Jean, always accompanied by her pet parrot, Aurora, hosted the series from a studio set of her lodge. Simply by opening her gunny sack on the discovery table and releasing a snake, a rabbit, or the branch of a tree, Miss Jean introduced a world many children of her audience had never experienced before. At times, programs were set outside near an 8x10 structure, an exterior of Hodgepodge Lodge, which lived behind what used to be named the Maryland Center for Public Broadcasting, but which now is simply Maryland Public Television, or MPT. PBS eventually began distribution of the series so that youngsters nationwide would be able to view this production. Miss Jean and Aurora taped more than 1,000 episodes of this endearing series. Speaking on behalf of Aurora, may I say that 1,000 episodes is truly something to squawk about. I can't believe I said that. Well, as many of you know, the lodge itself sat for more than 30 years in the very same spot on the MPT campus, and sadly fell into disrepair. Around 2008, the structure was renovated and relocated to the grounds of the Howard County Conservancy in Woodstock. It's wonderful for MPT to have a chance to participate in this dedication today, and I wish the new Hodgepodge Lodge many years of good memories and good teaching. Congratulations to all of you for undertaking this project, and thank you for including MPT in this wonderful event.
Thank you so much, Larry. And now, let me introduce Jody Worthley. Jody?
Didn't realize that was Jody. Yes, I didn't know that was Jody. I didn't see her.
My sister-in-law, Heather Worthley. Hi, everyone. This is from my sister-in-law, Heather, who lives in Seattle, which is a gift to Brooks, because she told you she was going to surprise us when we had the memorial here for Jean. Hello, I'm Jody. I was Jean's daughter-in-law, and I mean, what can you say about her? I mean, there's not enough words. The dictionary wouldn't be enough. And she was just an absolutely amazing woman. If you asked her about so-and-so, who you never met, oh, she could tell you when they were married, how many kids they had, what colleges their kids went to. She was just amazing. Her plants, she knew by name, but she knew by the Latin name. And, she just, her class was her second family, which I was told many, many times. And I don't know, there's just not enough words to describe her. She was loved by all. In her Rolodex, she has a section under HPL fans who would still call her, write her letters and stuff, and she's, I don't know, there's just not enough words to describe her. She is definitely missed. I mean, people come to the house and they go, oh, what plant is this and what plant's that? I go, I don't know. I just married into a family. I don't know these things. But, and, if I found a snake, I mean, yes, I've been finding snakes in the house, who I don't have her to go retrieve them, so I've become a little bit braver, getting snakes now. But I just want to thank each and every one of you for bringing such a special time in her life. And like I said, you are her family, and thanks to Irvine and PT. I mean, the only thing I can say about Jean McGinn is her love was children and nature, and that was what was most important. So thank you, everybody, for coming today. There was a tree down in Butler, which was probably she that put it down there to show me, Jody, you're going to be late. Jody. So everybody, thanks again, and we really appreciate you. And you're always welcome back to Two Below. So.